One. Hello, and today we're going to be looking at some snails. But before I'm going to look at any of the snails, we have to put gloves on. Because snails have lots of germs, and we don't want to get any germs on us. We put them on. We have lots of snails in here. We have, well, most of them are just garden snails, actually. All of them are garden snails, because these are all from the garden. And we're just going to talk a little bit about them and where I mostly find them and stuff. Now this one I found on a yellow flower plant, which I'll show you in a minute. As you can see, they've already got food in here, which they're munching away on, like this big guy here. And there's some strawberries in there as well. But this is just a little shelter for them while it's really windy. Because I like to look at them a lot. So yeah. So if you are going to be handling snails, make sure you have gloves on, because gloves are a good idea. Okay, so I'm going to go and take you to the plant that I found this guy on. Don't know if you can see him. Right, he's just gone back in his shell, but that's him. And I found him, well, I don't know if it's him or a her, but I'm going to call him for now. I found him on a little yellow flower. It's not a buttercup. I'll go and show you now. Just put him back. You have to be very delicate with them, because sometimes if you grab them too hard, the shell will crack, and we don't want that. Okay, so if I just take you round to where I found this yellow plant. So this is the yellow plant I found him on. I don't know what it's called, so but when the flowers open, they're really nice. And also I found him on here, so yeah. So that's one of them. And as you can see down here, if you just look there, you can see that snails have been munching away on that. If you just look there, you can see two of them on the plant pot, because they like where it's nice and shaded, and they can stay still and it's not too windy. So that's where those are. I also found some on the back of just plant pots like that, and some of them I just found on this hedge. You can see that hedge. Okay. So, and also I've seen that they like to have melon a lot, and that was once full of melon, but now they've eaten it all, so it literally has no like sort of fleshy bit inside. So, and some of them we just find on the back of leaves and stuff. So yeah, they like to munch on that as well. You can see where snails have been, because they leave like a trail, and also you can see they've been eating it a little bit. So if we just go back to where we were before. And I'll show you what they leave behind once they've been running around. Make sure you have your gloves on as well, so we're going to be handling them, like I've said. They leave like this trail. I don't know if you can see that, but they leave like a little silvery trail. If you get a snail and you put it down and it starts like climbing everywhere, it'll leave like this silvery trail behind, and you'll see that they have been there. So one's just gone there. That's the little guy. And they also like to climb a lot. If you put them in like a really small place, they will want to get out, so it has to be quite big and sort of, and yeah. I've just used bricks and like planks of wood. wood and stuff. And then I've just filled it with leaves. I'm not gonna, as you remember where that plant pot was, that's a bit of that which I've took, and some of the bush as well. So that's basically what they like to eat as well. And I've just put like little, sometimes stones, they like to go on stones, just, and maybe moss and stuff inside. But
That's weird.
I need to decorate it a bit more yet. So far it's like this, but I will update it a bit more. Now I haven't put any slugs in here because I'm not a big fan of slugs. I like snails, even though they're just the same things with like a shell on. I still don't like slugs. Just get this guy. Now snails, if you can get him, always have pattern on their shell. I guess it helps them to camouflage and stuff from the birds, because as you know, crows and like magpies and stuff like to eat the insides of them, which is literally the snail, and there he is. So that's why I like to put them in here, because like no bird's gonna get them here. And yeah, that's him. So, they all come in different shapes and sizes as well. Like this little guy, which I showed you before. He has quite a light coloured shell. So that's it. It's a big difference to the big ones. And I found him. Those big ones I found on plant pots, and this one I found on that yellow plant that I showed you. So a bit different. If they get irritated or they don't like something, they'll start blowing bubbles out of their shell, and that's just a sign for you to get away and leave them alone. But yeah, so if they start doing that, they might not like what you're doing to them. So if you're like poking them or something, it's not a good idea. So yeah. So this is my little. As you can see, you can probably see there's like a little silvery like line, which I was talking about earlier, but I'm not sure if you can see that. Anyway, just put this guy down, and they like to eat fruit a lot, as I showed you with the melon, they're all and strawberries, which I put a couple of strawberries in here, and some of them also like to hide in the bricks, because over here we have some holes in the bricks. A couple of months ago I found a load in bricks just in the holes, so it's nice and sheltered, and they can like hide in there as well. So that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you, and I'll try and make another video. Okay, so bye.